Do you still have that Scroll of Elm CV intervention? Not anymore, but I'll find a new one. No, and I don't think I will. Yes, I do. I'm guessing, like, eventually, he's just gonna think it's me. Right? Right? Like, I'm the only person coming and going as often as I have been. Right? Surely word will get out. He'll ask around, find out that the rumors are all sourced from me, that I was the one buying, like, a poison or whatever I was trying to poison her. He's gonna show up and try and fuck my shit up. When we had last left the Nerevarine, they finally wrapped up the case of General Kasich, and whether or not he was truly guilty of his crimes. And it turned out they figured him to be kind of guilty, and as he was executed and his head lopped off, it was revealed that he was none other than a horrifying Dremora. That's right, his body morphed into that of one of those demons. And where was the real General Kasich? It was not certain, but what was very likely is that he was probably banging that same Argonian every day for till the end of his days. Now, however, they found themselves in another horny situation at the local prison horny lady, who another high-ranking official got involved in and was seemingly betwixt by her alluring charms, and she was having none of it. She thought he was kind of a freak and creep, and sought the Nerevarines' help in driving him away. This is the Elder Scrolls III Morrowind, Tamriel Rebuilt. This is Morrowind Mondays. Welcome back. Zoop. There we are. And apologies in advance. Bit of a later than I would have liked video coming out for Morrowind Mondays, but hey, we've done Morrowind Mondays under later premises. Was feeling a little bit ill, was feeling a little bit under the weather, so I took a nap. And feeling a lot better now, right? I guess it's entirely possible that, you know what, maybe I'll start feeling not so great again, but no, doing pretty good. But also, while I'm on the topic, here at the beginning of the video, I think it is certainly worth mentioning, right? At least in our, like, BGS-related videos that we've got coming out. I intend to do it in the upcoming IRL video at the start, not have it like focused on, but at the start I would like to mention it. Beloved BGS voice actor, and I would say beloved voice icon, and even in real life icon around BGS games, Wes Johnson. Not doing very well. Very suddenly fell, had like, I don't know, some kind of major health issue. He is currently in an intensive care unit. It is not great. The report is from folks who have contact with him, like, close family and friends, I believe, and also people who he has worked with outside of BGS, because if you follow him at all, you know he does announcing for, like, the Washington Capitals and stuff like that. I believe the hockey team there in the Washington, D.C. area where he is based, and where Bethesda is based, which I suppose is part and parcel why they knew him for so long, because, of course, you know, he's here in Morrowind. Yes, that is him. Secucius Ergala, among many others. But he's not doing very well. He was found in a hotel room, unconscious, barely hanging on to life. His family have put up, if you would like to and are able to, his family have put up a GoFundMe page to help cover medical expenses and any time that he may need to be off work, which is kind of, you know, a morose but unfortunately realistic thing to have to enter at the end of your little plea. But nonetheless, they've asked for help, and already, thankfully, it has I believe, at last I checked, more than doubled its goal, but at the very least, you know, something to be aware of, that he is not doing well. And of course, you know, such a beloved and nice dude. I believe the story is that the main reason they found him, because he was kind of like by himself. Like I said, it was fairly unexpected, as far as everybody, as far as what I've seen, is fairly unexpected. He was found in his hotel room, and hotel security came in and found him there, sort of like lying on the ground. Like I said, not in a great state. But they found him on account of the fact that he was volunteering for, like I said, if you follow him, you probably are aware of his charity work, right? He was signing up for Alzheimer's charity work, and some of the people that he was volunteering with were like, oh, we haven't found him either. And then, you know, kind of led down this string of events, friends and family reaching out, and then finally got in contact with the hotel and all of that. And lo and behold, right, just managed to barely, like, find this dude, you know? But horrible situation. Not much information is known, but, you know, that it's not really within our realm to know, right? Being more so on the public end of things, unless the family want us to know, right? But, you know, as I said, they've made pretty clear that if you can help, they would definitely accept it, right? I would say I will try to have in a pinned comment, if I remember, to get a link to their GoFundMe, right? Like I said, it's pretty relevant to the channel, but regardless, even if you cannot, like, financially help them out, I feel like, you know, just sort of knowing and sharing, like, words of encouragement or whatever, because, you know, Wes Johnson is fairly active on social media, right? I feel like he would very much enjoy, like, a wellspring of well wishes in the, you know, hopefully he gets better. It would be very nice for him to be greeted by that, I feel, at bar minimum. And like I said already, the funding has been doing very good, very well. Not just people who know him from his work in games and all of that very clearly. I've seen some of the stuff. A lot of folks also who know him from, like, his volunteering. People who know him from his like, sports announcing and all of that. It's very endearing. He's very clearly, right, even beyond our circles here in, like, his voice work, very beloved dude, you know? Very beloved dude. Hopefully he gets better, right? Goodness, I don't know. All the best wishes, right? We'll see. Fingers crossed, like, Lord knows, I've mentioned and praised sort of, just how beloved he is, right? In my own videos and all of that. God, hope he does okay, right? Sorry to begin this one with kind of like a more serious note, but such is the way of things. And, you know, like I said, in BGS, in the realm of BGS games and all of that, he is absolutely, like, I don't know, he's like a minor celebrity here, you know? He's like a minor celebrity. People love that dude. So definitely check it out. I believe now a lot of news sites have picked up the story, right, now that there's been some time. Like I said, I took a nap and all of that because I wasn't feeling too hot. But yeah, definitely worth looking into. Anyway, let us continue what we're doing here, right? Which we need to go meet up with an alchemist. Beru Vesuri suggested I should ask an alchemist about a drained personality potion. Okay. I would love it if this were like some sort of ridiculous comedy of errors. And there's, I don't know, we end up having to do several things to help her because she just cannot get this dude to stop being in love with her, right? But that said, I don't know, maybe it won't work out that way. Because there's definitely a read in which this guy is like a serious creep. You know, God, what's his name? Phyrios Madamus? Right? Yeah. Can I ask about this dude here? Hang on, let's wait out this rainy weather. Oh my gosh. I don't know that we can. There we are.
The Emperor and the Emperor's
Let's see.
law.
Can I ask you about Phyros? No, I cannot. Phyros. He's the Duke of Deshaan. Though he's too afraid to actually stay there, I curse the day I decide to steal from him. He showers me with gifts and compliments. Yeah, where does he stay? Where is his, like, ducal chamber here? I suppose it's somewhere in the palace, right? Huh. Okay, well, let's head on over to an alchemy shop, right? Over here. Good, good, good. Okay, and let's see over this way. Now let's bring up our map a bit more. Let's see, exotic weapons, manor, barristers. Oh. Nerusia's fine potions. It could be the ticket. Alright. Over here. Okay, well, what a spread you've got here.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
Okay. What backwards corner of the province did you trek here from? I'm looking for a drain personality poison. A drain personality poison? And why would you need something like that? I'm not going to report this, but I'm not helping you either. What? You won't help me with it? Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Jeez. I've run the risk of having someone reporting me for this? The fuck kind of a nightmarish place is this? I can't even buy a little poison? Come on, a guy can't just buy some poison here in peace? Jeez, you don't know, maybe I want to use it on myself. Maybe I'm some kind of sexual deviant. Maybe I'm some sort of sexual deviant, like none other than Phyrios Madamus. Perhaps that's exactly it. Okay, there should be like a dozen more alchemists, though, no? Let's see, Svar's house. I think these are all residential buildings, yeah. Atribus, Delagia, the Salty Futtocks. Pine Fist Foods. Oh, Unari's Elixirs. Let's give that one a shot. Is this it? Yeah. Let's see. Hello there, Unari.
Hurry this along.
Alright. Hey, Unari, could you help me out with a drain personality poison? A drain personality poison? You need an alchemist, not an apothecary. What would the difference be? Wait, what? I thought those words were interchangeable. Huh. Okay. Sure, well, good talk. How come there's... Wait. How come the two alchemists... Well, okay, whatever the fuck they are. Ingredient mixing specialists. Potion and poison making specialists. How come they're both... high elf women here? What's going on? How often is that the case? I feel like that was also the case back in, like, Balmora, too, no? Is there, like, some weird sort of penchant for an Altmer woman to be a sort of potion brewer? I feel like that might actually be the case. Let's see, baked goods and herbalist. I mean, that seems even less likely, but... I don't know, fuck it, maybe we go for it. Maybe we need to visit the Mages Guild? Okay, let's see over here. This is a person who we couldn't help out yet, right? The herbalist? Yeah. Oh yeah, you don't even mention it. Okay, you're not going to report it, but you can't help me either. Sure. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so you can do it. What the heck? I just had to persuade you up. Your disposition was too low. Oh, okay. A drain personality poison. Well, I trust you, so I could make you one, but it'll cost 300 gold. Pay 300 gold. That's way too much money. I've changed my mind. I don't want it. Alright, here, 300. Here, take it. Keep in mind, if something goes wrong, I will deny making it. Frankly, even if it works, I will deny making it. Fair enough. Okay.
Can I do anything to help?
Let's see. I have a drain personality poison. I should bring it to Beru Vesuri, and see if her plan works. And like I said, I have a sneaking suspicion that it is going to backfire spectacularly. Is it a sneaking suspicion? Is that the turn of phrase? Sneaking? Is the suspicion sneaking? Certainly anything sneaking is suspicious. But maybe it's... I have a slinking suspicion? I have a stinking suspicion.
Emperor,
I'm stinkingly...
King,
I'm suspiciously stinky. That can't be it. I have a startling suspicion. I mean, I guess you could have a startling suspicion. Is it even suspicious? Is it even God, I don't know. I need to stop saying these words. The more I say them, the more strange and like foreign they sound to me, right? The words begin to the sounds begin to lose meaning to me.
I haven't got all day, you know.
All right, let's go back into the dungeons.
What?
Good. Over here.
Emperor,
The way this guard is
King,
posted
and
here has me feeling like I'm gonna walk up to him, he's gonna want to talk to me about something. He's gonna, like, interject. Alright.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Beru Vesuri, I've got it. Just give me the drain personality poison, I'll handle the rest. Here you go. You found the poison. That's great. Just give it to me and wait a day or so. I'll handle the rest. Hopefully I won't be here when you come back. If so, speak to Raelith. Who is Raelith? He's a Dunmer in the poor part of the city, near the docks. You'll usually find him doing something outside his house. Okay, I can ask you about these things again. Let me admire you a bit. My dear Beru Vesuri, I love your predilection to immediately leap into the use of poison when it comes to dealing with your problems. Alright, how about that poison? I don't need the poison anymore. How about the affair? Just leave me and wait a day or so. Then, see if I'm still here. If not, you should speak to Raelith. Okay. So, let's wait a day. Look, this is really fast-forwarding our other issues. Oh. Oh, yeah. Landessa Ramoran should have returned to the Old Ebonheart EEC headquarters by now. A day has passed. I need to check on Beru Vesuri. Oh, she is still here.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
That's interesting that we had Raelith brought up. As you can probably tell, our plan didn't work. I do have a new one, though, if you're still willing to help. A comedy of errors. Alright, tell me more. It didn't go well. You see, I've heard someone approach, but I wasn't sure it was him. I realized that I can't let him see me drink the poison, so I've decided to risk it and drink it anyway. Turns out, he couldn't come today and asked one of the guards to bring me a letter of apology and some fresh flowers. Oh, it's not that bad. Now that I think about it, I'm glad the plan failed. The poison wouldn't work anyway. Was the poison spoiled? Just get to the point. She's like, oh, my personality is already really low. It's actually, I did it through speechcraft or whatever the fuck. Was the poison spoiled? No, it wasn't bad. That's the problem. It was too good. I wanted him to dislike me, sure, but I didn't realize just how much it would make people hate me. I've only spoken a few words, and I think the only reason the guard didn't kill me was the Duke. Can you imagine what would happen to me if he came personally? What was I even thinking? But I have a new, better plan. Alright, what's the new plan? It's simple. You should just walk around town and spread rumors about me. My bad reputation will surely reach him in moments, as rumors tend to, and he will end our affair. Didn't you just say that it's a bad idea? I'll see what I can do. Didn't you just say it's a bad idea? Yeah, if your reputation is too bad, isn't that not too far off from your personality being bad? Like, he would just want to kill you then? Didn't you just say it's a bad idea? Using magic was the bad idea. It's too powerful and unpredictable. I don't see how simple rumors could harm me. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Thank you. If you don't find me here when you come back, talk to Raylith. Duke's affair. Just spread rumors. It's nothing impossible, is it? Don't worry about me. I'll probably never return to Old Ebonheart when this is over. Spread rumors. Yes, I'm sure you can come up with something convincing, or you can get them to trust you before you speak to them. You will probably need to speak to different kinds of people, though. Someone at the tower, then someone rich, and a merchant maybe, and someone in the poor parts, just to be safe. I'm sure they'll spread rumors among their own, but I doubt they interact with each other much. Okay, fair enough. Who again is Raylith? Near the docks. We should probably meet with that person, for real. Okay. Where'd that one guard go? Let's see, can I spread a rumor to you? I can't. Okay. What about you?
About to find more
You have a
trouble
unique
than you
name.
could possibly imagine.
No. Okay. Head on up here. Who should I even be spreading rumors to? Alright, let's go check the Palace Great Hall, maybe?
I think they would.
Maybe at the Curia Hall of Justice?
You've got my ear, let's hear it.
Alright, Yagathon. Can I spread a rumor to you? Oh, I can ask you about Rumus Stanicus. No, why not? You're looking for Rumus. He's probably upstairs in the East Wing. He doesn't stray too far from Narasa Varan. Right. Yeah. Weird that I could ask you about that. Can I spread a rumor to you? Oh, this is just outrageous. I can't believe she got away with it. Yeah, that's right. She, what did she get away with, I wonder? She was, I don't know, she was... Can you believe she had a poor, miserable adventurer come into her cell and buy some sort of alchemical concoction and used 300 of their own money? She never paid them back. The scandal, the outrage. Spread rumors. Ah, yes, I have heard. It's horrible. Can I admire you even more? And then spread it again? Yeah, okay. There we go. It's spreading.
Emperor, king, and justice, citizen.
Okay. Beru Vesuri's plan failed. Now she wants me to talk to people in Old Ebonheart and spread rumors about her. Beru Vesuri suggested that I am more likely to succeed if I spread rumors in different parts of the city. I convinced a person in the Ebon Tower that Beru Vesuri has done something horrible. Even we don't know. Even we do not know. Maybe we can pin a murder on her or something, right? Yeah, she's actually in jail for murder. Right? She's actually a serial killer. is the problem, right? It wasn't a sort of weird situation to do with love and this Madamus character. No, actually she loves murder. Right? You hear about some weird goings on in the sewers and bodies disappearing and all of that. That's actually her. Let's see. Turin Street Harrow
Come
Hand.
on, then. Say something or move on.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to... Oh, shit, I can't say anything to you. Okay, how about you? You are a merchant, aren't you? Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay, well... Oh, hang on. You know who would maybe spread a rumor pretty well?
Get hurt.
One of the Blackbriar
The
family.
Nine and the Empire, citizen.
Okay.
Aren't you a sight? What can I do for you?
Yeah. Meti Blackbriar. Have you heard about this, Beru Vesuri, or whatever her name is? She is something else. She's a serial killer, you know? It's such a shame that this beautiful city is polluted by these slums and their inhabitants. Wow, okay. Sure. I know. I didn't even want to believe it at first. Well, there you have it. It's so wild, isn't it? Okay. Over here, and... Let's see, who's a vendor that we know well? I guess we could just go meet with the same dude we just talked to. No? We could even chat with someone in a guild. I think there were 4 different options that we had. Okay. Spread rumors. She did what? Huh. Some people really have no shame. Somehow every time I hear it, it just gets worse. Yeah. She murdered someone. No shame in murdering someone and then doing whatever she did with the body. Okay, how about you? Hides in mud. Can I tell you about this? Oh yeah, I can. Hell yeah. Spread a rumor.
I'm not really interested in these sorts of things. Maybe you should speak to someone else.
Really, what if I persuade you up? Maybe you'll love to hear it from me now. Oh no, you hate it. Okay, how about this shirtless man? Aren't we on good terms with you?
Piece of the night.
Ingstar Paletrick?
Don't you?
What's brought you to the poor side of town? Why, none other than telling you the good word. No wonder no one has seen her around lately. I'd be afraid to show my face too. That's right. She's... she's a habitual... pants shitter. Can you believe that? Good lord, especially for a man who only wears pants. What a nightmare.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Nose in my stove.
I've convinced a rich person in Old Ebonheart. I've convinced a person in the Ebon Tower. I've convinced a tradesman. I've convinced a person from the poor parts of Old Ebonheart. I've spoken to enough people. I need to return to Beru Vesuri and see if her plan worked. Do I need to wait like a full day? Oh, let's also find this Raylith person. Who is Raylith? You're not Raylith, are you? No. Didn't she say that they were Dunmary?
Go ahead, Outlander.
There's Ulsith. Oh, it's definitely not you.
How are you today?
Castus Flovius. Over here. Who the heck is Raylith? Raylith isn't the dude that we had killed over here, no? Hang on. Maybe we killed Raylith. Maybe we'll never be able to talk to Raylith now.
Oh, I'm just dying to hear what you have to say, Dunmer.
Oh, this is not Raylith. That guy had the look about him of a Raylith. Arnulf the Smith. Where is Raylith? Maybe Raylith ain't spawned in yet. Oh, how about this? It's a shirtless man. Yeah, here we go. Raylith, a shirtless man. Okay. Let's see. Spread rumors.
Beru? No, never. Someone lied to you, Lyle Schnub.
Tell me about yourself.
That's me. I'm Raylith.
Do you know about this affair?
No, she didn't tell me anything about you. I haven't seen her in a while.
Okay. Are you her, like, fuckboy? Is that what's going on? When she busts out of this joint, she's gonna go bang you or whatever? I bet that's it. Alright. Let's head on out of here. Let's head on up this way. Go back up to the dungeons. And we need not wait another day for this one, do we? I'm not sure. Good. You'd think I would have realized by now the unique outer decor for the Legion HQ. It's even got their big banner up front. But I don't know, what can you do? I'm dumb. What do you want from me? Alright. Yes, it went horribly again. I don't even know what to do anymore. Why is he so stubborn? Spread rumors. Another failure. Well, tell me more about the affair. Yes, I'm still here. What went wrong? Oh, when the Duke heard the news, he rushed here to comfort me. Told me he didn't know I had so many enemies. Assured me that he didn't believe a word they said, and promised to shield me from them. I think he's even less likely to let me go now. He probably thinks he's protecting me in some twisted way. I don't know what to do anymore, but I'm sure he won't let me go willingly. Lyle Schnub, do you still have that scroll of CV intervention? Not anymore, but I'll find a new one. No, and I don't think I will. Yes, I do. I'm guessing, like, eventually, he's just gonna think it's me. Right? Right? Like, I'm the only person coming and going as often as I have been. Right? Surely word will get out. He'll ask around, find out that the rumors are all sourced from me, that I was the one buying, like, a poison or whatever, I was trying to poison her. He's gonna show up and try and fuck my shit up. Alright. Yes, I do. I'd like to think that this was all a test of my faith. I'll make amends with the temple. Try to live like a normal person. I'm definitely a failure of a thief, as you can tell. But enough of that. Here, take this amulet. It's magical, so it's probably better than everything else in here. I'm afraid you will have to sneak it out of here yourself. But you were doing well so far. Words cannot express how grateful I am, Lyle Schnub. I hope the people you meet in your life are as kind as you are. Beru's amulet has been added to your inventory. Scroll of CV intervention has been removed from your inventory. Journal update. Anything else about the affair? I can't cast a spell while we're talking, Lyle Schnub. That would be rude. That would be rude. Where did she go? It sounded like she went into the walls or something. Okay. Well, sure. Okay. Alright, I need to return to Beru Vesuri and see if her plan worked. Beru Vesuri agreed to use the CV intervention scroll and teleported away. She left me an enchanted amulet as a reward. Yeah, let's have a look at it. Beru's amulet. Constant effect. Fortify attribute personality 20 points. It's not terrible. Right? I think our current amulet is way better, though. Isn't it? Well, no, because we've got the Amulet of Shadows equipped. May as well equip it. For now. Don't we have some other good constant effect? Too bad I can't sort by constant effect. But yeah, don't I have another better constant effect amulet? Well, perhaps I don't. Perhaps I do not. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I just don't. Oh, Amulet of the Advocate. Yeah, it's far better. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Is it? I believe 10 points of personality isn't worth as much as 10 points in speechcraft, right? But that said, extra personality confers a bonus to barter as well. Right? And illusion, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, but as far as just speechcraft and just like... Well, yeah, because speechcraft doesn't actually dictate their starting disposition, no? Yeah. Whereas personality does. So maybe, yeah, maybe the personality amulet is better. Right? Okay. Well. Let's see. Should we head over to wherever she went to? I think it's entirely possible we find her there. And something else went wrong. Right. Yeah, hang on. Let's also cast it from inside. Because I don't know that this quest is fully resolved. That way we can sort of guarantee that we go to the same place. I'm not even sure where you would go to. Okay, so she was standing right about here. Oh, is there anything else in here that I want to take? Yeah, hang on, let me just rob her blind real quick. Okay. There we are. Oh, yeah, take all that. Good. Do I want any of this other stuff? I'm gonna drink some of the booze. Okay. Pick into this. More precious stones. I'm just gonna eat them. Got some expensive clothing. Nice food, an overturned cup. Oh, here, let's move this vase. That way the coat of flowers is floating in a cool way. There we go. Alright. Anything else? Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's see. What's my chance of casting Elm CV Intervention? Just... Oh, 51. Not half bad. Let's see where we go. Let me also do a quick save in case we go somewhere really bad. Oh my god, I'm in Vivek. Holy shit. Okay. Huh. Well, I would imagine that this is not going to do anything good for us, right? So yeah, for real, let's quick load back into Tamriel Rebuilt, right? I don't think she would show up there. Probably our best bet is to... Right, let's wait another day. And maybe we go talk to Raylith? I still don't know where this Duke is at. You know? If I'm to speak with this guy.
Serve the Emperor and the Emperor's law.
Okay, over here. And then... Oops, over this way.
Piece of the night.
Good. Yeah, let's go speak with Raylith. Maybe Raylith will know where she has gone. Okay. Then up and over here. Oh. Uh-oh. Duke's Guard. Oh, yeah, here we are. Halt. His Grace Furios Matimus, Duke of Deshaan, wishes to speak with you. Don't keep him waiting, Lyle Schnub. We know what you did. Don't bother hiding either. You would be giving us more time to gather proof. It would be much better for you to resolve this matter peacefully, don't you agree? Okay, right. So they totally do think that I'm,
Here to see the castle.
Okay. One of Phyros Matimus's guards approached me near the city gates. He told me the Duke wishes to speak with me and explained that I will likely be punished if I fail to comply. Okay, well, where is he? Don't keep the Duke waiting, Lyle Schnub. You're just making it worse for yourself. Good lord, well, where do I find him?
That rat's in the bag.
Oh, wow, look. He disappeared when I looked the other way. Huh. How'd they manage to do that? They just have them appear anywhere? Around a corner, around outside of the player's line of sight? Somewhere in Old Ebonheart? Okay, Raylith.
If you want cheap thrills, you're in the right part of town.
How about the affair? Hear anything about that?
The Duke has guards patrolling Old Ebonheart, looking for someone. I don't know what happened, but it doesn't sound good, Lyle Schnub.
Yeah, they probably think I killed her. Right? Shit, maybe, do you think it's too late to join the Morag Tong? Maybe, right, what if I killed her? You know, I'm legally allowed to. She's as good as dead. Okay, well, where the hell do we go for him? I'm assuming it must be the palace, right? Hall of Justice, that ain't it. Palace, Great Hall.
I
Nine
suppose I
and
have
the
a moment.
Empire.
Okay.
If you
Please leave
insist.
Serpent Ordo.
Peace of the Nine to you.
Get out
You
of here
dolphin.
before you get hurt.
Emperor,
Please
King,
leave
and
Okay.
hurry
Let's
up. I have
see.
all day.
Palace Library, Palace Household. Could this be it?
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
Let's see.
Welcome.
Corrivan
What may I do?
Telios.
Happy to help.
This can't be it, can it?
Emperor, King, and Justice, citizen.
Where is this dude at? Where is Phyros Madamus? They're talking like, yeah, I need to go talk to him, but I don't know where he is.
What's good for the Empire is good for business, citizen.
Maybe he's not even posted up here in the Ebon Tower. Right? Is he even here? Let's see, Palace Guard. No, I can ask about Rumus.
Emperor, King,
High Rock Mission. Where would the Duke of Deshaan be at? Good lord, I'm gonna get him deep shit, aren't I? I don't know where to find him. Okay. Let's see, maybe he's staying in one of the inns? Or does he actually have his own house here? I don't think he's got his own house, no? Marcia Vendici, Grand Chapel of Talos, Guild of Fighters, Private Bank, Swanee's house. Okay. Archaeological Society. Maybe it's at one of the inns. Right? Maybe that's the place we need to be going to. Empress Kataraya wouldn't be it, because this was for the guild.
About this place.
Yeah, no shot. What's the best inn in town that isn't tied to a guild?
Head on.
Let's see. The Moth and Tiger, maybe. I'd believe that. Let's see. How about any of these places? Barristers, Bitterwind. The Mother Alessia, that could also be a lead. Yeah. Okay, let's check this in. Okay, over here.
What's your story?
Nope.
Yes.
Sona, Pelicia. Oh, Voden Pelagia. Holy shit. What are you doing down there? Okay. Got a door here.
You have something to say to me?
Talisian. That one's locked, that one's locked. Here, I'm just gonna pop these. Okay. Nope, no one inside. How about here? Nope. Oh, what's that scroll up top? Guide to Old Ebonheart. Eh. Alright, well, that's not ideal. How about over here? That's the boarding house. Roran House. The Mother Alessia. Maybe this is it. Yeah, this is quite the establishment. Can I ask you about it? Oh, this is a bakery. Oh, wow. Okay. Welcome to the Mother Alessia, Old Ebonheart's finest bakery. If you need anything, just ask. What do you have? Biscuit, bread, comberry, Deshaan bread, half loaf of Colovian bread, loaf of Colovian bread, scrib pie, a sweet roll, and wick wheat. Okay. It looks delightful. Yes. Gosh, I bet it smells so good in here. Okay. Sure, we found other bakeries and all of that. But, yeah, true enough, this might be the most extravagant of them all.
The Nine and the Empire, something, friend? Citizen?
Was that 26 lock? Yeah.
Oh, where did I put that?
Man, people in the bakery are going wild. Alright. Anything else? No, there's like strange upper sections going on. Bunch of coda flowers. What the hell is all this? Is there something hidden in the rafters? Look, I'm always dubious of these little rafters areas now. Yeah, shit, I don't know where Madamus could be. Oh, there's an even upper level. Oh. Oh, okay. What is that? Wheat bundle. Oh, okay.
You want something, friend?
Sure. Well, let's head on over here. Definitely not what we want. Let's see. Where is this dude at? I mean, he's probably... God, I haven't the faintest idea. Let's see. Coast Guard Keep, Census Office, DeBella's Tower, Kinnereth. Central Offices, Resettlement. Maybe it's the Curia. Right, the Palace... Man, that's probably not it then. Akatosh's, Curtain Tower, Mara's, Southeast Tower, Palace Great Hall, High Chambers, Giuliano's Somerset Mission, Arcay, Valenwood, elsewhere, Hammerfell. Oh wait, Ducal Meeting Chambers. That's gotta be it. Okay. Let's see, can I get up here? Whew, just barely. Okay. Oh look, Ducal Meeting Chambers, perfect.
Emperor, King,
okay, High Chambers. Locked door. Palace Library. Hello. Do you know where the Duke of Deshaan may be? No, you do not. Okay. Well, fingers crossed there, just up here. Southeast Tower. Vipper Lighthair. Servia Latia.
9 good days.
Holy shit. Skulfy Shadefree. What the hell is this armor? My god. Okay, wow, look at this this fucking room. Okay. Well, this can't be it, right?
Emperor, King, and...
Southeast Tower? It is connected to the Ducal Meeting area. Where do the rest of the Dukes hang out at, I wonder? These are probably just barracks and the like. Right, yeah, look at all this. Okay. Head over here. Let's see. Ebon Tower, Southeast Tower, High Chambers. Okay, maybe if we go to the High Chambers from this area, it'll be the ducal part of the High Chambers, right? Oh, Duke's Guard. Maybe that's it.
Citizen.
All right. And there's no signage, but it is open. Hey, here we go. Yeah, Duke Firios Madamus. All right, just who we were looking for. Perfect. I see my gods have found you, and you were smart enough to listen to them. Very well. Let's talk. You see, my dear Beru managed to escape from her prison, and clearly someone aided her escape. It wasn't difficult to figure out that this someone was you, Lyle Schnub. Tell me, do you think I'm a fool? As a matter of fact, yes. Forgive me, Your Grace. I will not cause you any more trouble. Well, like a good House Slalu lapdog, we should say, forgive me, Your Grace. I will not cause you any more trouble. I certainly hope you won't, Lyle Schnub, for your own sake. Now, since I'm feeling exceptionally generous as of late, I will assume that you have learned your lesson, and I will not punish you. I have nothing else to discuss. Do not repeat your mistake. Oh, okay. That was easy enough. I believe we have nothing else to discuss. Scroll of Vitality, native Gakogo Curis.
Serve the Emperor and the
Staff of
Emperor's
War.
law.
Bunch of money. Deshaan District Report. Gakogo Helm. Some paperwork on the back. I think that is, yeah. Legion smashes Soul Rest rebels. Huh. Okay.
Here to see the castle?
Sure. I've spoken to Firios Madamus. He told me that he is aware of my involvement in Beru Vesuri's disappearance. He's decided not to punish me now, but if I ever get in his way again, there will be consequences. Okay. I'm guessing when we leave here, Raelith will show up or something saying that it didn't work out. And she'll need my help once again, right? Okay. Well, let's head over here. Good. Or maybe I could even go to the actual prison area, right? Here, let's wait a day and we'll see if anything happens. I don't know, we're fine for now. Okay. Let's go down here and check.
It's fine with me. Go ahead.
Maybe she's back. Maybe she came back of her own accord. She's not back down here. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I wonder where we would need to go.
So tiresome.
Because the way he made it sound like, don't get in my way again, or else there'll be consequences, made it sound as if, you know, there is another part to this.
The Emperor and the Emperor.
I guess we could go over to the docks. Right. We can go speak with the shirtless man again. Let's see. Over here. There you are. Okay, Raelith, anything else? Duke's affair.
Things have finally calmed down around here. Strangely, though, no one got caught as far as I know. I wonder what happened.
Huh. Yeah, maybe we're just fine. Maybe it's all good. Right? Who can say? I wonder where she went to. I would assume that it wouldn't actually send her to Vivek. Right? Because Tamriel Rebuilt seems to very rarely, if ever, have anything to do with the core game. You know? But, I don't know. What other temple would it be that she goes to? Felms Ithil? Probably Andothran would be the next closest, no? Maybe Roadir? No, probably Andothran. Unless, how big is Felm's Ithel? Or if there's a temple, like, is there a city right over here? Otherwise, yeah, Andothran is probably it. I don't think Golmok had a temple. Yeah. Okay. Something to think about. And something that may crop up again of its own accord. Lest we forget that we do have reason to go to the EEC, right? So maybe we'll call it here for now. And if you'd like to stick around, we will be doing a little bit of reading. And what are we reading this time? But, let's see. How about this one? This could be fun. Expanding Magicka Revised. There we are. Put a check mark on that. And there we are. Good. Whew. It's of decent length. Alright, if you'll excuse me, I will take a quick drink here. Apologies. Alright. Expanding Magicka. A revised edition. Easling Serenin Breton. Herein resides the amalgam of a life of research, the results of which sprawl before you in this volume. Up until this point, very little has been definitively known about the properties and rules by which the various, for various they are, magics are governed. Through my years of research and experimentation, I've determined at least a few of the ways magic and its properties may be utilized in everyday life. Furthermore, I have hypothesized a number of alternative and perhaps even greater uses for magic, and I have written them here for further investigation by my successors. Editor's note. While the author of this work seems arrogant, and despite the fact that a number of his hypotheses have proven incorrect, this text still merits study by any fledgling wizard for its worthy lessons in how manipulation of the magics fell into common practice over the years. This book, regardless of its shortcomings, became the basis for a great deal of work regarding the understanding of magic and its handling. Remember to read both this work and my notes with an examining, not merely an accepting, eye, and discover the truth for yourself as you delve deeper into the understanding of the natural world. Is this from Daggerfall? Because, certainly in Morrowind and going forward, but more so in Morrowind than any other time, the editor's note is like implicit with every single book you read in an Elder Scrolls game. Maybe that was not always the case. Section 1. An examination of magic crystals and their properties. In the past, I've hypothesized that the rare glowing crystals found deep inside a select few ancient subterranean complexes might be the source of magical powers, and that, by manipulating them, we might uncover some of this world's greatest mysteries. After an incredibly long and grueling series of experiments, I've determined that the very essence of Tamriel's arcane powers flow through these conduits. Much like the sun and stars, these crystals are sources of magicka. I've discovered that these crystals exude a deep, primal power. As a would-be conjurer or wizard moves closer to these crystals, he begins to feel robust. He begins to feel robust boost to his skills and abilities to cast a number of spells, suggesting that the crystals in some way bring the caster closer to magicka itself. It is as though the wizard's soul is bound more closely to the natural world. I believe that through the utilization of these crystals, new and more powerful spells might be possible. It will be of great interest to the reader to learn that these crystals are portable, in that their positive properties seem to last for a surprisingly long time. One characteristic, the crystal's ability to bind to a soul, has an indefinite half-life. I've been unable to determine whether or not this property dissipates over time. Editor's note. While the author is not entirely on the mark in his belief that these crystals are actual sources of magicka, he was correct to note that they enhance existing magical powers. Our sun, Magnus, and the night sky's stars are rifts into oblivion, allowing magicka to pour through. However, these gems seem to absorb magicka, thus any passerby might feel invigorated when nearing a crystal. It is believed that these gems gather power regardless of location, and they are unhindered by physical blockades. Indeed, some of the most powerful sources of magicka can be found deep underground, whereas surface crystals may have little stored magicka. As most of my readers understand by now, the manipulation of the energies produced by these gems serves as the backbone of modern magic and its applications. Furthermore, the author noted that these stones have a strong attraction to the soul, basing their work largely on the author's information. Conjurers have learned to use the property to shackle the souls of Daedra inside of these crystals, and their more refined derivatives. Indeed, these fittingly named soul stones, produced by tuning the energy waves emitted by the gems, have become a staple to contemporary conjurers and enchanters alike. It is also important to note that prolonged exposure to the unrefined crystals can have some unfortunate negative side effects. Those who work too long with these gems can suffer irrevocable damage to their reasoning schemas. It is hypothesized that partially unrefined or poorly refined soul stones are the reason so many young conjurers turn to necromancy, relying increasingly upon their summoned minions and secluding themselves from society. Similar isolating tendencies have been observed in enchanters, the other crystal dependents. Section 2. A deconstruction of necromancy and conjuration. While some might argue that there is a basic difference between vile necromancy and pious conjuration, or whatever you wish to call it, these two disciplines work through the same principles: leashing and controlling a spirit. In both cases, unfavorable results may arise. Most commonly in these situations, the caster of the spell merely loses control of his creation and is maimed or killed by what he has conjured. However, it has been reported that sometimes a caster can accidentally use his own soul instead of one summoned from the twisting nether. When this happens, the caster's soul usually tears itself apart as it tries to inhabit two bodies. Human souls have also appeared to fuse with those of lesser Daedra. In both cases, the result is a very painful death for the conjurer. First, I will discuss direct conjuration, as it is the easier and socially more acceptable form of these arts. Essentially, conjuration works through a complex manipulation of magicka, by which a portal into oblivion opens and, hopefully, the desired creature is pulled through. In most cases, this process also involves binding the will of the summoned to that of the summoner. I believe that this portal is actually a slit momentarily created between our realm and oblivion, one quite similar to those in the skies. Fortunately, this slit seems to be small enough that it can mend itself, unlike those that exist far above. Were it not for this self-repairing property, our world would have long since fallen to the violent hordes of oblivion. However, in some cases, a summoner may create too large a slit in the dimensional fabric, allowing more Daedra into our world than desired. An excessively large tear can result from either weak dimensional fabric or from the overexuberance of the spellcaster. Necromancy is somewhat more difficult, because it requires that the summoner maintain a sphere of control over the spirit he has summoned. Spirits tend to take a real form upon their entrance into our world, in the form of a scamp, a Dremora, etc. But necromancers must prevent this by essentially shielding them from the world long enough to carry their spirits into inhabitable bodies. The spirits seem to prefer these available bodies to creating their own. The allure of necromancy comes in that these bodies may be placed under the control of caster, with many safeguards, long before the spirit inhabits them, creating an exceptionally strong bond of loyalty to the summoned, to the summoner. Furthermore, these bonds do not require maintenance on the part of the caster, as is necessary for a conjurer. The bond between a necromantic creation and its master does not seem to have any chronological limitations. Editor's note: here the author presents the first of two contemporary views as to what conjuration actually is. The first, as he says, holds that Daedra and spirits are called forth by creating a miniature rift between our world and oblivion. However, there is another theory that holds that the Daedra exist in our world already, that Magicka itself is in fact separated particles of Daedra. That's wild. That is wild to even consider. That Magicka itself is in fact separated particles of Daedra. That is buck wild. Huh. Proponents of this idea claim that conjuration is merely the amalgamation of particles into the desired creation. Some go as far as to claim that this is how all Magicka actually works. The attraction of this idea spawns in that it better explains how one summons bound weapons and armor, a subject left untouched by this author. The idea that there are random pieces of equipment simply floating around in oblivion, as the author indirectly implies through his theories, is indeed a strange one. Well, certainly there were a whole bunch of them floating around by the time we wrap up Elder Scrolls 4, huh? Part 3. Destruction, Restoration, Alteration. I've put all three of these schools of Magicka together because fundamentally, they are the same. They all work off of the same basic principles. Essentially, restoration is alteration that heals its target, and destruction is alteration that damages its target. Alteration itself is a relatively neutral form of altering magics. That actually makes a lot of sense. I will first discuss those magics falling under the school of destruction, these being the simplest, and thus most deadly, as this allows for great power. Magics to perform. What? These being the simplest, and thus most deadly, as this allows for great power. Magics to perform. What? Magics to perform. These being the simplest, magics to perform. Oh, okay, gotcha. The creation of a destructive spell functions by transforming Magicka directly into a deadly physical form, such as fire or ice. The Magicka almost always takes the form of some naturally occurring phenomenon in nature, following the desires of the caster. The exceptions to this are spells affecting the mental or physical faculties of their targets without actually causing physical harm, such as those which drain the willpower or intellect. Unfortunately, I've been unable to break down exactly how these spells work. The second school of Magicka falling under this section is Restoration. All of these spells basically work as the antithesis of their destructive brethren. Restorative spells change Magicka such that it repairs and purges damaged or diseased flesh, transforming into antivenoms or even into new skin, muscles, or bones. I've heard rumors of powerful mages who can even resurrect entirely dead creatures, bringing their subjects fully back to life. They return not as undead, instead coming back as they were before their deaths. These rumors, however, are unsubstantiated. The last and most difficult branch of Magicka falling under this section is the School of Alteration. I like the distinction here between them coming back as undead versus coming back as they were before death. Right? I do like that a lot. The last and most difficult branch of Magicka falling under this section is the School of Alteration. I call it the most difficult because the spells themselves are both varied and abstract in nature. Let us examine, for example, the burden spells. I've seen the same spell performed numerous ways. Some mages deaden the legs, some place mind weights upon their enemies, and some slow their hearts and blood, and the blood of their foes. Certainly this tends to vary from mage to mage. An illusionist might opt to use a mind weight, whereas a battle mage would tend to use a leg-deadening spell. Regardless, you can see that each can be performed many different ways, and some could hardly be classified even as typical alteration spells. I will not go into any greater detail in this volume. Editor's note: the applications of these spells are nearly limitless, so I will emphasize the importance of what the author is saying. Most sorcerers and wizards agree that alteration is the field of magic most open to differing methods of execution. These differences, while being partially dependent on the specialization of its caster, also vary somewhat from region to region. Most of the races developed a different method for using and casting alteration spells. For example, tribal Khajiit have used alteration spells to thicken or thin their fur, depending on the season, whereas some reclusive Nords have been known to change ice to fire to keep warm during the nights. The point I am making is that these spells are by far the most applicable to everyday life, and that they are indeed quite indispensable. Regarding what the author says about how these spells are actually performed, it is difficult to refute or affirm his claims. Most mages perform their spells through rote memorization, hardly thinking about what they are actually doing, and so they hardly notice their own tendencies. Magical prowess feels inborn, not learned. Despite the assertions made by the author, few have devoted any real time to testing his theories, myself included. I would like to note, however, that most of these spells have applications primarily in living things, save for a few pure alteration spells, such as lock breakers and the like, giving some credence to the author's ideas. Volume 2 of this series contains information regarding the schools of illusion, mysticism, and some advice regarding the practice of magicka. Is there going to be a Volume 2? I don't think so. Not since this one doesn't denote Volume 1, right? Yeah, quite an interesting insight. I don't know, the way in which it delves into it almost reads like it's Tamriel Rebuilt, but I can't tell. Right? I can't tell whether or not that's like something from Daggerfall, right? I can't help but think back to that one horrible anthology of books that also had editor's notes, you know? A very fascinating read, though, nonetheless, and interesting ways to put into perspective possibilities for how magicka functions, right? Like it said, definitely take it with a bunch of grains of salt. Anyway, when next we return, adventures in Old Ebonheart continue. Until next time, please take care of each other.